2019 was up until that point the best year. And we started 2020. We knew that it was going to be a great year. And then COVID. COVID was really tough. I don't want to underscore the difficulty that humanity had from loss of life and family and loved ones. COVID was really hard. People were dying all over the world. People were scared, people were afraid, shutting down businesses, shutting down the economy. We couldn't go out. Talking about it on video, I feel like, is tough because it became such a political thing. And from the get-go, I just knew that we didn't want to quit teaching. We didn't want to quit serving. I have always viewed Super Kicks. I viewed my role as Master Ali, as a martial arts instructor, that this is my purpose. Like, this is what I do. And Super Kicks isn't a means to an end, but is a means to serve. I feel really lucky that in 2019, the team and I, we sat down and we mapped out our plan, our grandiose plan to launch an online martial arts school. We were going to teach martial arts all over the world. And so mid-2019, we started figuring out what it would take to film classes, record classes, go live, and do all kinds of things inside the karate school and kind of leverage teaching classes so that we could then launch an online karate school. And the week that we were pretty much ready to launch, ready to go, I was filming ads for our new online karate classes, and then we were shut down. And at first, if you remember, it was 2 weeks, and I thought, we can deal. 2 weeks, no big deal. Thursday, we were everything shut down on Thursday. Thursday night, we had online classes. We had sent emails out to everyone and said, here, use these links. We're ready to go. And our students were impressed that we acted so fast, but it really was that we had spent the last 8 months working to make this happen for everybody else. And I feel like it was really serendipitous, and I feel like we were given a really beautiful, I hate to say a gift in the midst of COVID, but 8 months prior, we were given the gift of the idea of, hey, you might want to start thinking this way. And so we were able to keep on serving our students through COVID. We followed the rules. It was tough. And I cried a lot because I didn't know, money doesn't last forever. Savings doesn't last forever. And so I didn't know how long it was going to last, and I didn't know how long we would be able to keep on serving and keep on doing what we were doing, but we just had this mentality that we were going to serve, and we were going to teach, and we were going to have a Super Kicks attitude, and we were going to do our best, and we created some amazing experiences for our students. But man, looking back, I feel like we created some really amazing experiences inside of the team, bonding and camaraderie. Because we could still show up and work, I feel lucky that I didn't experience personally. I don't feel like I experienced a lot of what everybody else experienced. A lot of other humans were isolated and they couldn't go out, and they were only connected via Zoom or only connected with the internet. I had a group of 6, 7, 8 humans that we were still able to work together and serve and still create and still try to figure out how we were going to do a better job with our business and serve our clients and take care of everybody. And having a purpose and having a mission and being able to, in the midst of chaos, still be able to recognize that it's there and still have a focus point of, okay, this is where I'm headed, this is where I'm going. I came to Ashburn for a reason and a purpose, and we're going to keep on moving in that direction. That feels good to me even now thinking about it. Like, that's how we got through. That was our mindset about dealing with that. And I'm super grateful for the families that stuck with us and that are still with us. I'm grateful for the families that signed up with us when we were still in COVID. We have people that enrolled when we were teaching classes on this concrete. We could open, but we had to be outside, and people were coming in and signing up. And then we could have classes and have 10 people at a time. And we were open, but 10 people at a time, 13 feet apart. I don't remember the numbers anymore. It was tough, and we managed, and we kept pushing, and we kept moving forward, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful that we made it. So I don't know when COVID officially ended, but for us, it was probably, I think, March or April of 2021. I do remember telling the team, guys, girls, it's over. It's done. We need to think differently. We need to change how we think. Ooh, right in front of me, there is a bumper sticker that says never give up. It's right. Oh man, I just like that bumper sticker so much. Guys, girls, COVID is done. Let's pretend like it doesn't exist. Wear your mask, do the things, keep doing what they ask us to do, and just do business like normal. Let's get back on track. Let's rebuild. Let's grow. Let's hustle. I'm tired of struggling. I want to get back to serving at full capacity. And that's what we did. And we just got back to work. And it was almost, and I think the country was at a place where they, obviously not everybody, felt like, all right, let's get back to life. Let's get back to normal. We started to rebuild, and we started to rebuild really quickly, really fast. It felt really good. So 2012, when I got here, signed a lease, all of the leases were gonna be over by 2021. After COVID, I also decided I don't want to do after school. I just want to focus only on martial arts. And so we sold the vans, and after school was no more, but I still had a lease. And so as we were rebuilding, we were making use of both suites constantly, way more than ever before. We had the luxury of doing that, but also it became necessary. And so I don't remember when it was, maybe May, June, I just started thinking, okay, I've got to look for another space. I need more space. I'm going to have to re-sign this lease. I don't think I want to stay here in Junction. And because we had a 10-year presence in Ashburn, I felt comfortable finding a location that wasn't anchored by a giant or some national pull. And so we started looking at warehouses and buildings that were behind other buildings. And I just thought, I just need about 6,000 square feet. I feel like would do the trick. That would give us plenty of space. And so I was willing to make that move. And we started looking around. I hired a realtor to help. And we found where we currently are. We moved into where we are now. It's a pretty awesome place. It's a great big old place. 6,400 square feet. Not really anchored by anything, but I feel like we're still very visible. So I'm excited. I'm excited about where we are. Funny story about the signs. They told us at the very beginning, you can't put stickers in the windows on the outside. And so all of those are on the inside. They work perfectly. And here we are. And this is our new karate school. So super proud of this. Obviously, kids come in here on a regular basis. They'll walk in and their mouths open wide and their jaw hits the floor. And every time I see that, I think, yeah, me too, kid. Me too. I love this place. Feels really proud. Feels really big and open. Space, a problem? No more. We have so much space. When we designed it, I wanted to make sure that there was plenty of space. I didn't want to put any barriers or barricades or walls or offices, just as big and open as it could possibly be. Classes now are filling. I feel like our students feel more taken care of. I feel like we can serve our community at a higher level. It feels really good. It feels really exciting. We moved in here and kind of slowly started putting the karate school together. Obviously they had the mats and everything. Time went on, I wanted to get settled, get in here. We had the idea to install our screens. That was a really wonderful addition. That's been amazing. I feel like it's brought us to a completely new level of service because people can see better, they can hear better. We can use video to show things on repeat that we couldn't normally do unless we had an instructor that was dead tired by the end of the evening. And so the screens let us serve at a higher level. Classes become more consistent because we film them ahead of time with all the energy in the world. And every time I come in here, I feel really grateful. We ask the questions, I learned them from Tony Robbins, and we teach our students these. What are you happy about? What are you grateful for? What are you excited about? What are you proud of? Super kids. Super kids. And we're just getting started. We're just getting started. All day today, I've been doing that before we would do a new take. Instructor Gellis asked, she said, please tell them what you're doing. There's an idea of make your move, where you do something physical or you remember something to put yourself in a very powerful state. If any of you remember the movie Grown Ups, I think it was Steve Buscemi, is that his name? The character, like right before he goes down the water slide, they're pumping him up and trying to get him to go, and he goes, I'm an animal! I'm an animal! And that scene always makes me laugh and giggle and smile. And so before every take, I would get in state by doing just that. So it puts me in a really silly, happy, fun mood. And then I get to talk to you. And we do that on a regular basis in classes as well. If you ever wonder, man, where does he get the energy from? A lot of times I make a move that triggers an emotional response that puts me in a powerful, resourceful, serving state. So we give our best.